Welcome back, everybody, to the Minecraft world. Also, it's kind of quiet for some reason. Turn it up a bit. Welcome back! Oh, I almost flew off the platform. Also, my head is almost in the clouds. Okay, I kind of regret turning it up because now it's getting super loud. I guess just the beginning part was kind of quiet. I suppose we could sleep. It is nighttime. I believe in the previous episode we were working on building our house, right? Also, I did fly around a bit with my elytra and fill out the map, so you can kind of see a bit more stuff in the distance with our super far Voxy mod render distance. You can see the mushroom island right above my head there in the distance. Over here. Whoop. There's a pretty big ice biome. It looked infinite. Now it doesn't look infinite, although it kind of does because there's still ice off in the distance there above my head in this valley. But I mostly made it past the ice. So you can kind of see what's going on, I guess. I want to turn the volume down a bit more for myself. If not for the video, I think the music should be fine in the video. It doesn't look like it's recording that loud, but quite loud in my ears. And then I feel like I'm yelling because I'm trying to talk over the music. Even though I'm the only one who can hear it. There's a giant crevasse here we could go explore. I did find some cool stuff when I was exploring this. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's something cool over here. Maybe I could show you guys. Maybe we'll get back to our house, but that's... We spawned somewhere in the ice biome over here. I don't remember exactly where, like somewhere over here. Then we walked this way, and this was our first house. We didn't make a house, but we just planted some wheat and some sugarcane. We had like an enchanting table and a chest set up. Then we made this path to the village. We're like, hey, I'm gonna go find a village. And then we walked up this hill and we're like, oh look, there's a village. So I made that little path and I started building my house down here, which if you've watched previous episodes, you will recall. And I flew around a bit, like I said, and there's actually quite a few other villages. There's like a village here, there's like 2 villages over here, there's I think some villages that way. It's 50 fireworks. Oh, we have to go mend. Also, I AFK'd at the mob farm for quite a long time. It's just this one platform. But you'll notice there's some deep slate now. Right? Like around the edges. And then there's also some in kind of like a... I don't know, a circular pattern here. What was happening is... Apparently there were witches spawning. And I think the witches, for some reason, just decide to throw potions sometimes. Or the skeletons were shooting them. Somehow the mobs were aggroing each other. And then creepers kept blowing up. So there kept being holes in the bottom of the farm, and then the water would pour out, which didn't really hurt anything, but then the skylight would be able to go up through the hole, and then the mobs would stop spawning. Or spawn way less often. So it ruined all the spawn spaces. But I put the deep slate, and now I haven't had any holes since, and I AFK'd quite a long time. I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40 hours. So you can see we have a fair bit of stuff. For some reason, I have all these hoppers going down. Like there's 4 at the top that all point into the chest, and then these ones point into the chest all the way down. But sometimes stuff goes in the top chest. I don't really understand why. I've never seen that happen before. It's really weird. Maybe it's because when I'm way up in the sky, like these hoppers are loaded, and the other ones aren't loaded, because I think the bottom of my like sphere is right here. But I don't know. I don't think that affects redstone. Doesn't redstone run in the whole chunk? Not really sure. Anyways, so we have all this junk. I have some arrows. I'll show you in a minute inside. in my house, in my storage. A bit of arrows and flesh, but mostly I don't want the arrows and flesh. Because I already have way more than I'll ever need in a million years. So I could make an item filter to get rid of these at some point. So apparently an Enderman put a block here, because I did not put that there. Oh, I was wondering why this block was missing. So an Enderman took this block and then put it right here. What a troll. So I have some shulker boxes for transferring items. So let's do that now. I'll keep the bones and the gunpowder. I probably don't need this many bones either, unless I make a massive farm, and then we would just probably just make a bone meal farm at that point. Like with flowers or something, right? Or with moss, because you can make bone meal farms that are self-sufficient these days. But I do need the gunpowder, that's the main reason I made this. Alright, so we have all miscellany in here. I don't want to just empty the hoppers manually so I don't have to wait for them to tick. Oh yeah, we have a million string as well. Not sure we need the string for anything. Let's just take all this stuff out of here. And we will bring it home with us. I have a bit more gunpowder that can go in here. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I just heard a zombie die behind me. It's kind of amazing that it spawned there while I'm on the ground. Alright, so here's my storage. So we have string. That's how much string we have. I guess I was putting spider eyes in here, although I'm not sure why. I feel like some of these ingredients can go in here. I'm not sure I need this much redstone dust in here. All the glowstone powder can go in there because I'm not going to use that for anything else. I don't really need sugar in here either. I'm never going to make speed potions, right? Some free bottles. We need to get rid of flesh and arrows because I don't want that stuff. Sticks go in here. I'm going to put... I guess I could put spider eyes in here. We do need a fair... Oh yeah, we need sugar for fermented spider eyes, so I guess that's good that we got some, even though we have a sugarcane farm. So this is how much gunpowder we have. We got 1 double chest, 2 double chests, almost 3 double chests. That's probably a lifetime supply, or pretty close to a lifetime supply. If not, we can just AFK at the farm for a few more days. I don't think I'm going to make a more efficient farm. I might add another layer to it. Is this also Enderman Grief? I don't know what's happening here. Who knows? We got to make our basement pretty at some point. And then, yeah, we have a bazillion bones. Almost 3 double chests of bones. And then the string, which who knows what I'm going to use that for. I guess if I want to make bows at some point, then I could use it. Oh, did I get rid of all the arrows? I thought I had arrows. What did I do with them? So the only reason to have rotten flesh is if I can trade it. I think I might have clerics. I think it's clerics that take this stuff, right? So I'm just gonna bring the extra rotten flesh over to the villager trading hall. Alright, and then we have some redstone dust that we can craft up into blocks and leave in here. Yeah, let's go see if we have a villager that takes rotten flesh. If so, then I'll keep it and I'll trade it for emeralds. Just to get some more emeralds, because... Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Because I do have an iron farm, but it's, you know, it takes a while to get emeralds from iron. If we could also trade flesh, then that's better than throwing it away, I guess, right? Let's see. Do any of these people... Is it these guys? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. It's not gonna last very long in trades. We just did this guy, right? No, we did not. Obviously, we could heal them and make that faster, but we did that guy. How many of these do we have? Just 3, maybe? Let's see, 3. I think the brewing stand is the cleric, right? These are the armorer dudes. Alright, so I'll probably just leave... I'm just gonna leave the flesh in my boxes. Actually, how much room do we have in over here? We have enough room to just shove it in the chest. So let's do that. Because I don't have very many shulker shells right now. I need to go get more at some point. We can also just, like, sort this chest. Then waste less space. Maybe put some overflow in here. Do we have no iron? Did I take all my iron out of these, That's kind of weird. I wonder if my iron farm AFK'd. Like, I turned up my simulation distance in the hopes that my iron farm would also AFK. But I'm not sure if it actually did. Also, it's time for bed. Maybe that means I can trade again. Let's see. I think they reset at like 10 a.m. though, not as soon as they wake up. So I have to give them a bit of time. Yeah, they're not reset yet. Did a lot of damage. Let's see, did we happen to farm any iron? Oh yeah, we did. Oh, okay, we actually lost iron. That's unfortunate. I should have checked this more. Dang. Oh well. We lost a fair bit of iron, probably, if this thing is full, because we AFK'd for quite a long time. That's okay. This is more iron than we'll ever need, right? That's fine. We saved some of it in the hoppers, although... Interestingly, the edge hoppers don't have any. Okay, there's a lot over here for some reason. Oh, wow. We got quite a lot of extra iron just hiding in the hoppers there. A lot more than I expected. I don't think I can really access the other hoppers very easily because they're hiding behind the fence. Although I could... Wait, if I break this, there's no sign on this one, is there? I might regret this. Did I burn the fence, or did the fence go in somewhere? Okay, now the golem is kind of in the way, but we can peek in the hoppers now. I'll just leave the window here, because obviously the iron golem's not going to fit out of this little window. And I don't care if anything tries to kill it. Oh, here we go. I think there's some in the back corner as well. Looks like it stopped draining in, so... There we go. I don't really know if we... Oh yeah, we have the super composter, right? Oh, what is that? I think that's the first time I've seen that. Ready? Super composter. Look at it go. Eight times hopper speed. It's probably not going to be very much bone meal. It is very satisfying. What is this, though? We have to go investigate. What is this thing? Did I kill it? Is it a friend? Can I feed it? Hello, sir. Do you like carrots? No, apparently I do. Did I kill this? I mean, I assume they'll respawn, right? didn't give me anything. Oh no! Why did I kill it? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of iron golems under here. Stupid idiots. Oh, there's one there too. Dude, there's like so many of them. Okay, I hear a trident. Where is he? There's like a ravine down here. Where's the trident guy? I don't know. See a bunch of squid. I love that you can fly underwater. It's the greatest thing ever. And the fact that they haven't patched it. Doesn't really make any sense how it works. Like, as soon as you touch the ground, then you're not allowed to do it anymore. But as long as you don't touch the ground, you can just fly infinitely. It does use up your rockets pretty quickly, though. Oh yeah, so I don't think I grabbed the loot. Also, don't we have a... We have a treasure map I never used. Where did we put it? Is it in here? I think it's in here. Yeah, I don't think I've done this map yet. So we could do that, and then we could go, I could go show you the cool thing that I found. Okay, which way is north? This way is north. We need to go northwest. That'll be over here. Also, I forgot to repair my elytra, but I indirectly repaired it because I traded all the flesh. So, job well done to me. Accidentally, subconsciously doing my goal. Right, it's right over here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Wait, why doesn't it tell me the chunk, local chunk thing? Did I hide that? I don't know. We can find it the old school way. There's a way to kind of cheat and find it. But I guess we'll find it the old school way. I don't even remember what number it is. It's like 99 or something. You can check the subchunk coordinates, and the chest is always in the same location of the subchunk. But it's gonna be like right down here somewhere. Can't really place torches underwater, right? So... Okay, I did not get lucky enough to find it, so fret not, we're not giving up. We're just gonna get our tools so that we don't waste our entire life digging sand with our hands. Oh, there it is. Woo! 3 diamonds, 2 TNT, a bit of gold. I'll take all of that. I don't really need the chest. I have a lot of wood. You know what? I broke it, but I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna leave it there as a souvenir. I mean, it's not really a souvenir if I leave it there, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's put all of our amazing loot in here. And then this can go in here, and the sand, I guess. In case we die. I mean, oh wait, I put my shovel in there, didn't I? Whoops. Dude, ender chest OP. Alright, let's go show you all the thing that I found. There's one tree there. That's... And one sugarcane. What an interesting little, like, sub-mini biome here of not ice. What is this? Is this my world spawn? Surely this is where I spawned, I guess? I'm not really sure. I said surely, and then I said I'm not really sure. I think that's where world spawn is. That would make sense, because I said it was like roughly over here, right? I walked this way to get out of the ice. Alright, our elytra is good on durability. Let's see if I can find the cool thing that I found when I was filling out the map. Also, I do the little camera flick thing like that because it increases your velocity a lot faster. That's not a scientific claim, it's just, I think that's how it works. It seems to be the case whenever I'm flying in the end. Like, if you're going really slow, and then you like want to gain some altitude, you see I'm flying kind of slow. If you point straight down, you increase your velocity, then you go forward again. You kind of maintain your velocity. This is the thing that I found, though. Check this out. Wait, there's a ruined portal here. Ow, that hurt a lot. Luckily it did not kill me. Wait, 2 lodestones? Sweet. There's only 1 chest at these, right? I think so. I did not mean to smack the earth there. That was also not the thing that I found. Actually, I'm going to mark. Well, it's gonna fail. Okay, I need a block. I'm gonna mark this. Wait, is this gonna melt or is this blue ice? This is regular ice. Isn't this gonna melt? Snow doesn't melt, right? That was a weird, laggy flying thing. I'm pretty sure snow doesn't melt. Packed ice melts. Well, not packed ice, but like, I don't know. A big ice block. Oh, wait, am I not getting it? Do you need silk touch or you need a shovel? Right, I need a shovel. Well, this is annoying. Let's take this. I'm just trying to mark the portal as like I already did this. So that next time, you know, if I'm like flying around like, hey, let's go loot all the ruined portals that I didn't loot earlier, I'll know that I looted that one because there's a torch on it, you know? What is this right here? Oh, crazy. Round over there. A spear? Some coal. There's a lot of these Nautilus things. Do these... I want to know if these can give you Nautilus shells. Maybe it's rare. Doesn't seem like they drop anything. Maybe I have to like shear them or something. Also, I wonder if I can breed those. Alright, I'm mashing my spacebar to try to fly out of the water. Anyways, this is the thing that I'm trying to show you that I keep delaying. There's a spider and a zombie. I kind of want to sleep. Do I have a bed? Look at this boat. It's like a boat of the ancient past. It has lodged itself on top of an iceberg somehow. Where do I put this? I need a bed. To get rid of all these silly mobs. We could also consolidate this loot at some point. I don't really need this or this. Or that. I don't really need any of this stuff. But I'll keep some of it, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's go check. I don't think I looted this. Oh, another... Whoa, what is this? Golden Nautilus armor. Okay, so that means they're pets? Somehow? Is that the only treasure? Or is there another one? I think there's... should be another one. Here, right? Ooh, baby, look at that. More diamonds. And some lapis lazuli. The emeralds don't really matter, and the iron doesn't really matter, but I'll take the diamonds. Alright, now somehow we have to mark this up here as these 3 torches. Because that doesn't look very natural, right? That's obviously like I placed those. Cool. Let's put all this junk away. Or whatever of it we can fit. Okay, what do we have in here that we don't need? I kind of want the sand. That's honestly, the sand's probably the most valuable thing in this chest. I mean, golden Nautilus armor is kind of cool. Is there like diamond Nautilus armor? What is the point? I don't know what a Nautilus is. I saw someone, I think I was watching Hermitcraft, and someone called it a Nautilus, and they were playing with it, but then I like skipped forward in the video because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to spoil it. Did I already do this one? Is this the one I just did? I think this is the same map as the thing I just found, right? Wait, is it? Or maybe... Oh, is this the new one? Yeah, this is the new one. Okay, this is the one I did. This is a new one. Right? So we found that treasure. This is a new map. Maybe I'll just throw away the iron. Or... Don't really need cooked salmon. Yeah, we don't really need 11 iron. We don't really need cooked cod. We probably don't need flint either, but... we don't really need wheat. Okay, we definitely don't need fish or iron. That much is certain. We don't really need a stone spear either. I don't think you can upgrade the spears, right? You can upgrade to netherite from diamond, like the other gear, but I don't think you can upgrade, like, iron to gold or whatever. Okay, we should do this. So we need to go south, which is this way. Is there any in-game way? I guess look at the sun, right? To figure out which way is south. Yeah, so that's east because the sun's coming from there, which means south is this way. I feel like F3 is a little hacky, you know, like you can just see facing south. But I don't know. Okay, I can actually hold the map. I feel like I sometimes forget about that. Now, if you position yourself exactly on the X correctly, it usually is possible, like, dig straight down. Why is there broken sugarcane here? Dig straight down into the treasure. Maybe we shouldn't literally dig straight down. I mean, I guess there's gonna be hardened sandstone underneath this, right? Alright, we're doing old school torch hack. You guys remember this? From like 2010? Maybe before that even? Back in the days before we had shovels. When I was a kid, we used to break sand with torches. Okay, I'm like failing really hard to find the thing again. I'm sure it's right around here somewhere, but we do kind of need sand anyways, so... Where is it? I'm confused. Am I not standing directly on the... Dude, where's the treasure? The heck? Can it be under the sandstone? I didn't think that was possible. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think it's only ever under falling blocks, right? Maybe it's further this way? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was pretty far off. I think I dug down like here-ish. But it's not in the middle of the chunk, right? Oh, wait. What did I hit? What am I trying to do? B? G? Which is the button? Okay, what is that blue? Oh, is that the buried treasure bounding box? Did they add that? Or do I toggle that or something? Oh no, it's the subchunk divider. I don't remember that being so thick and blue. I feel like one of my mods is maybe changing how this grid looks or something. It looks weird. The lines look thicker. I don't know why. Normally they look like this, but this blue line and like the outer red lines are super thick. Okay, anyways, like if you're in the chunk, then it is southwest of center, right? Because here would be the center. Is it south? Yeah, it's like, or I guess technically it's like southeast of the center, right? Yeah, because the center's over here. Like a little bit south and a little bit east of the center of the chunk. Because it's 9, 9, and I guess 8, 8 would be the center, or 7, 7. 7, somewhere between 7 and 8, because it's an even number, so there's not a true center. So I guess it's like one block. Right, if this is 9, 9, then this would be 8, 8 right here. This would be 7, 7. So this is the center of the chunk, is in between these 4 blocks. I think. And it's just right next to that. Okay, I don't really care about the fish. Copper Nautilus armor, that's kind of neat. Take the emeralds, I'll take Heart of the Sea, I'll take water breathing, and the rest can stay here. Right, another map consumed. We will stack whatever we can stack, which is not much. I think I'm going to drop the flint. We don't really need that. Probably don't need prismarine crystals or books either. I'll keep the ice, that seems useful. Wait, we can get rid of the stone spear instead. Yeah, we don't need that. We just craft that for extremely cheap if we ever want one for some weird reason. Alright. So that was the cool... Oh, I like to keep the map, but I don't want to hold the map right now. I'll put the map in there. I don't think I need to mark this as found. It's pretty obvious that I wouldn't like dig up a buried treasure and then not loot it. Whereas the ships, I'm not really modifying them, so that's why I put the torches there. I kind of want to land on this. I don't know why. I just feel like landing on it. I'm a king of the world! Woo! I don't really like ice spike biomes very much, to be honest. They're too boring. They're like... It's just... I don't know. It's too much ice. It needs more variety somehow. Like... I don't know what. It's just a boring biome. I guess if you need a lot of ice, it's useful. That's west. See, the one thing I really like about this mod is I can see my house from like a billion miles away. There's another village right there. But if I want to go home, I just go that way. See it from forever away. There's also a village here. We should check the village because there could be diamonds in the village, right? Although I don't know how I'm going to mark the village as searched. It seems a bit tough. Because... Okay. Is there anything in the furnaces? I don't know why all the sugarcane is broken. That's very mysterious to me. I don't recall that happening in the past. I'm kind of looking for a bed at the moment because the sun's going down. Now, I don't really want to spawn back here if I die. That would be pretty disastrous, in fact. So I should hurry up and set my bed. Actually, you know what I could do? Alright, I broke my spawn point, so now if I die, I'll go back to world spawn instead of a random village house 10 million miles away from where I live. I'd rather go to world spawn. I don't like this tree. Okay, I thought maybe there would be loot in the village, but let's be honest, there's never loot in the village. There's never anything worth looting. If there's a blacksmith, I guess, like, you could find diamonds in theory, but... Oh yeah, the bell. I'll take the bell. Maybe that's how I'll know that I've been to a village, because the bell will be missing. Wait, is this a blacksmith thing? Diorite. Look at this diorite castle. It's kind of weird. I don't want an iron sphere or a copper sphere. I don't want any of this stuff. I mean, I don't really need the bundle. I'll take the bundle. Actually, maybe we could use the bundle. Let's see. Let's see if we can use the bundle to great effect. Let's take all the small stacks of crap. Diamonds, full. That's not gonna fit. There's no way I have 19 slots left. It's almost full. What else could we put in here? There's not really any more stacks of stuff. I guess 3 sand. Okay, 2 sand. Now it's full. We'll put the bell in there. We don't need a gold looting 2 sword at all. Okay, I keep picking up my garbage because I'm standing here, which is annoying me. Potatoes. What is this? A snow block. That's completely useless. Also, this guy's house is made of packed ice. Thing. I think they should put better loot here. I mean, it doesn't have to be like amazing items, but there's never anything interesting. I mean, that's a lot of books, but I don't think I'm short on leather. I have a cow farm. I never kill the cows, so I'm probably not short on leather. Otherwise, I'd be killing the cows more often. Alright. Yeah, there's not really anything going on here. Where's home? There's home. I can see it. This is like the edge of the world. Technically, I could use this as a hack to find the diamonds, but I would have to remember where they are and dig down 1,000 blocks, so it's not really cheating. It's like poor man's X-ray, you know? There's another village right here. I don't think I care. But I guess I should go loot it just in case there's something in there. The creeper there. Iron. Redstone. In a very deep, dark cave. Nothing particularly interesting in it. I'm not immediately seeing diamonds. Sure, there are some here somewhere. I am kind of short on diamonds, so if I could find a few, that'd be nice. I'm not short on redstone anymore, which is nice. Alright, well, that's a dead end. There's an iron vein there, but I don't need iron at all. I could get the ore for decoration, but I don't really feel like it right now. Is this another iron vein? I don't think so. It's redstone. I'm not seeing any diamonds here. And I don't want to die in this cave because it's a bit too far away from home, so... Let's check the village, I guess. Dude, I love Elytra. It's so good. It's super broken OP. Why are there always leaves in front of the door? I will take this mushroom. I'm not sure if I have mushrooms. I probably have mushrooms, but I don't know. Maybe we could farm them somehow. I think that's possible, but I actually have no clue to do it. This is the most dangerous thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like a dilapidated farm that spilled onto the lava. Imagine this being your world seed for a speed run. Like you just spawn in. Imagine there's like a blacksmith with diamond armor and then a bow and then like a lava pool right next to it to make a portal. I never speedrun, but sometimes I watch people speedrun and I feel like they would love a seed that had that. There's a weird cave under that guy's house, kind of creepy. There is no chests anywhere to be found in this town. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to steal your things. Alright, you have no things. Carry on. I feel like I already looted this village because the loot is exactly the same as the other village. I.e., there is none. There's no loot. Useless. Was there even a bell? I guess I didn't look that closely. I like collecting the bells. This is like my trophy for how many villages I visited. As far as I know, there's no way to craft them, but I think you can actually buy them from a wandering trader or something, right? Or one of the villagers. I don't remember which villager, but you can definitely buy them somehow. Okay, let's go fill in this hole in the world over here, because it's kind of ugly. I mean, you know, the world's infinite. You can't actually fill it in, but I can, like, try to make it line up a little better. Okay, this is a neat biome. What's going on with these weird, Are these pigs? These are cows. These are pigs, right? Some weird looking spruce forest pigs. Kind of cute. I don't know why they look like that, though. Look at this. There's a cave here. Do I have any bones? I have a couple bones. Can I get this dog? Oh, heck yeah. Wait, but I can't fly it home, can I? I think I have to walk it home. Oh, that's awkward. I guess you could, like, fly and land every once in a while, right? Is that how it works? But I don't know what the distance is. I believe my house is east. It is indeed this way. Alright, our new task is to get the dog home. Okay, he's still following me. Okay, I don't know if I have to land or if I have to be near the ground or how this works. Let's fly up so I can see where my house is. Alright, my house is over there. Alright, the dog is still here. Maybe we just make, like, short leaps like this. The dog should follow us. Seems to be working. Okay, don't get eaten by a polar bear, buddy. I'm wasting a lot of rockets flying like this, but it does seem to be working. Alright, there's the doggo. Does it have to be a solid block? I really have no idea how this mechanic works. I just know if you go too far, then you lose your pets. Or at least that's how it used to be. I feel like it has to be a solid block that you're on. I don't think leaves work. There's a fox. Wait, where's my house? Is this close enough? Yes. Back to our old spawn here. Good job, doggo. You're the best. Alright, that should be the last one. If we land in our house, we should get him to teleport, like, right into our room here. Ah! I'm a genius. Alright, now let's go to bed. Our first dog! Wasn't there a dog over by the arch over there, right? Like, we called it Wolf's Arch. Presumably there must have been a wolf there. I highly doubt the wolf is still there. Like, I assume the wolves despawn if you don't name tag them or whatever. But we could go check and see if the dog is still there. Should we? Because then if we have two, we can breed them and make a dog army. Dude, we need a roof. It's literally raining inside of my house. Oh wow, it's worse than raining. It's thunderstorming. Take a stack of bones. Okay, actually, can I sleep because it's a thunderstorm? I don't want anything to die from lightning. Also, the lightning rod is like... Wait, isn't that going to set my house on fire? Did I turn off fire tick? If this gets struck by lightning, wouldn't it set my house on fire? I didn't really think about that. Seems bad. Right? I'm pretty sure fire tick is off, but just in case, maybe we just put this like right over here somewhere. I don't really want to burn the cocoa bean things either. We could probably put it like right here. That seems kind of safe, right? Or right here to be slightly closer to the house. Okay, let's go see if there's a wolf at Wolf's Arch. Which was way over here somewhere. I think I boated here the first time I found this. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I see a cow and a beehive and some horses. A lot more cows. So this is Wolf's Arch. Because the first time I came here, there was a wolf. I think we went down inside. Yeah, we left a few torches. Is there still a wolf here somewhere? That is the question. Did I kill the wolf? I honestly don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was like the first or second episode, I think. Oh wait, there is! Oh my god, is this the Wolf of Wolf Arch? That's the greatest thing all time. I literally got a wolf from Wolf's Arch. I almost want to leave him here to guard the arch. Is that okay? Should I do that? Should I like build a mansion for this guy? Or should I bring him home? You know what I would like to do? Come on down here, buddy. We have to give him, I feel like white isn't gonna look that good. Maybe we'll do blue. We have to give him a blue collar, because he's special. And red is the default. I don't mind red, but it's the default, so the other wolf is already red. Should we leave the wolf at Wolf's Arch, or should we bring him home? I think it makes more sense to bring him home, because then we can breed him with the other guys, right? But I kind of feel bad taking him away from his natural habitat. Like, I like Wolf's Arch. I also like this whole area in general. Maybe I'll move my house to over here, or make a new house or something, because I really like this area. Okay, so I'm going to come back and explore this area, but first, let's bring the wolf to our house. Okay, well, he fell downstairs because he's a doofus. Come on, sir. Do you like bones? Or meat? How do I get them to follow me? I'm not sure. Can you come up here? No, I don't want you to go outside. Oh no, this is a disaster. Do I have... Does he like raw chicken? Like raw chicken? Can you come with me? Okay, we're gonna have to use the teleport, I think. There we go. We did it. We gotta make like walls and a roof or whatever to make this place less dangerous for pets. Let's move them closer together. And see if they make a baby. Okay, fine. I won't watch. You can do your thing. Tough. Where does tough go? In here, maybe? We can put our extra bones in here. Mushrooms can go in plants. I guess is this one. Arrows. The bell is very valuable, so we gotta put that in there. What else do we have in here? A bunch of garbage, honestly. We gotta clean all this stuff out at some point. I don't feel like it right now, though. I do need to clean these two out, though. Okay, I'm just gonna put this in the barrel temporarily. I think I have some up here, too, right? Yeah, let's just clean this up. We'll make a display wall for them at some point, but for now, let's just put them in the barrel. Items frame should stack, right? They're also numbered, so we can even put them in order that we found them later on. Alright, sand can go in the sand chest. Wait. It's the sand chest, but it has gravel in it. Very odd. Alright, and then we have this. How do you... Give me that. Oh, my inventory's full. Alright, these should all be empty, right? I guess we can put diamonds and gold. Gold. And emeralds and lapis lazuli. A bit more iron. Here, we can put the map in here. What else do we have? Okay, maybe we need to clean out our valuables chest now. So we have bells. These I just picked up over by the mob farm, and I was intending to put them in this chest at some point, so I guess now is that point. I don't really know what to do with coal. Guess we can just put it in here for now. This seems gravel related, not sand related, but whatever. A bundle. What is this? Oh, we have a bundle, so... Wait, how do I... There we go. Putting bundles in bundles is confusing because you don't really know which one you're supposed to be holding and which one you're supposed to be clicking into the other one. Yeah, we have a bundle. That's always good. This is valuable. Moss doesn't really need to go in here. Nor does paper. We have more of these. Wow, we have 6 of these. We could make a really fun underwater environment at some point. Didn't I have more... I had more pearls. I have 1 stack of pearls in there. I feel like I don't need the 1 extra ender pearl in here for anything. I already have 16, right? Why do I need more? Also, I can sort this. I just remembered. Why does bundles get sorted to the end? That's very bizarre. Sand. I don't think. Okay, we have snow. I guess ice can go in the snow chest. I guess lodestones are valuable, right? Those can go. Why do we have feathers in here? Why do we have string in here? Why do I have gunpowder in here? Why do I have wheat in here? None of this is valuable stuff. At least not in the way that I would need it to be in there. This is my potion box, so I can go in there. We have a food. Oh, I have ender pearls in here. Guess we can stack this. I'll also put the apple in here, I suppose. Oh, I have some apples and some bells here. Actually, all of this can stack into here. Like this. I don't think we have a fishing rod yet. Why do I have snowballs? I guess for the gas to follow me. Dude, I got too much junk in here. I need to put some of this away. Maybe we can put our compasses and like our extra water bucket away and some tools or something. We could put more stuff in here as well. Maybe we put extra tools in the blue one. What do we have in here? Although this is kind of... This is like the consumables box, I guess. So I have paper. I don't have a lot of gunpowder in here. Or rockets. I have some rockets, but I think I should put a bunch more gunpowder in the pink box. It's pink because rockets are red and white, and red plus white equals pink. That's why I always make this pink. Alright, we can sort this. I love the sort button. Fantastic. Books, I guess, can just go in the paper chest. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but it makes a little sense. Prismarine crystals, I have no idea what that's for. I've never used those in my life. Let's put the Nautilus armor, like, it's not armor for me, but it is armor, so let's put that in there. The templates can go above the smithing table. Alright, what else? Lodestones, more armor. Oh, we have like one of each now. Neat. Apparently this sorts copper, diamond, gold. It's in alphabetical order. Which is a little bit troll, but whatever. I feel like it should be in quality order, you know? Alright, what do we have in here? We got iron. We got this stuff. Horse armor. Do we have horse armor on our horses outside? Nighttime, we should probably sleep. Oh yeah, do I have name tags as well? We should go buy some name tags from the villagers, and then we can name more pets. Let's check our horse, though. I think they both have armor, maybe? Wait, does Charlie have armor? Charlie has iron armor. I kind of like the iron armor better, to be honest. Can I, like, the armor? Oh, I can shift click him. Okay, that's kind of neat. This guy has no saddle, though. Do I not have another saddle? I'm gonna leave Charlie with that one. The diamond armor is kind of gaudy, you know. It's not a huge fan. Maybe later we'll use it for something. I guess compasses can go in here, and this, and the extra bucket, and what else? I need like gear that I don't use very often. The chest plate I should leave in here. The spear can go in here. Just like all kinds of weapons and armor that I'm not going to use very much. Like the lava bucket. I mean, sometimes I use that to kill iron golems. I guess I could leave it in there. The boat, I could honestly just craft a boat whenever I need that. Same with this. Like, just punch a tree and craft it. It's kind of a weird thing to carry around when I have extra wood, right? I have tons of wood, so... Maybe... Maybe I can put it in here and then somehow I'll remember it when I need it that I already have one. Probably I won't. I'll end up with 10 of them, but I can try. Alright. Same with the ender pearls. When am I ever gonna need ender pearls? Like, I want to have them, but I don't need them in the main ender chest, you know? Okay, is there anything else I want to move? These are my main tools. My extra pick, snowballs, the bed, I guess I can leave here. Snowballs is also kind of like a thing I need if I want to feed the baby gas, which is almost never going to happen. Alright, what's going on here? Name tags? We need more name tags. Okay, we can name the wolf's archwolf. Wolfie. Oh no. Do I have more? Yeah, I keep forgetting I have the item scroller thing, so. Alright, what do we want to name the other wolf? Where did we find the other wolf? The other wolf was by the floating boat. Or maybe in the village? It was somewhere over there. What else was over there? There was the floating boat, there was the portal, and there was the village. What do you call a dog that you find in a flying boat? It's not where we found it, but it was close to there. I think we're gonna call... How do you spell this? Is it with a T? We're gonna call the other dog Flying Dutchman. After the boat. Even though it wasn't on the boat. We're just gonna pretend we found that dog on the boat. So blue dog is Wolfie from Wolf's Arch, and red dog is the Flying Dutchman. So now we have Ginny and Stuart and Wolfie and Flying Dutchman. And this is Ginny and Stuart's baby, which has no name. It could be called Jewert or Stewinny. Stewart or Stinny. Yeah, no, those all sound like terrible names. I regret even saying them out loud. All right, blue, pink, yellow. I don't really know what order these go in. If I sort this ender chest, what's going to happen? I think it's going to rearrange all these on me, right? Red, white, yellow, brown. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Maybe I could get used to it. Doesn't really matter, right? Also, maybe I should just... Is there an always option? Wait, how do I get to the options? Shulker box tooltip. Yeah, can we do always on? And then what? Left alt? Okay, so I can still hold control. So like, if I want to look in here, I can hold control and then I can mouse hover this tooltip. Yeah. This is kind of a weird sorting order, the way it puts containers at the end. I don't know, is that an option? I keep going too deep in the menu. Shulker. Compact item swap modes. If true, pressing the preview key will show the full preview instead. Theme. Create large item counts. If on, large item counts and compact previews will be shortened. Compact preview item components. Separate items with different component data. Ignores component data. Items are displayed as having the same component. I don't really like that mode, but... Show key hints. Tool type modded. Shows the first 5 items. Loot table info type. Wait, what is this? Shows the loot table used by the item. Displays part of the stack uses a loot table. Hide shulker box lore. Custom text on shulker box. What is this? Is that cool or useful somehow? I don't... What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Sorry, I should probably do this outside of the video, but maybe someone's interested to watch me try to learn how the mods work, you know? Yeah, I don't know what this means. Shows info about the current loot table of the item if present. So I guess it's not present. Open stack preview. I was hoping there was an option to not put containers at the end. I thought I saw that as an option somewhere at some point, but I guess not. Anyways, it shuffled all my shulker boxes around, which I don't like that much, but it's fine, I guess. Did it put them... Like, what is the order of this? Pink, red, brown... It's not alphabetical. I have no idea why it's in this order. White, yellow, L, B, R, P... Anyways. It's fine. They're color-coded. All the purple ones are the ones that are not used for anything. Anyways. God, our basement's so ugly. We need to fix this at some point. There's too much dirt in this house. Nice walls are definitely a huge upgrade. When I finish the house, I'm going to be like, oh god, these wooden walls suck. But right now, the house sucks so much that it's like, wow, these wooden walls are really nice, because the rest of it's either dirt or air. So at least there's something there, you know? Why are the dogs barking so much? I don't remember that being a thing. Kind of annoying. Maybe I'll have to move them outdoors. Like, why are they so angry? It's like growling and barking all the time. Why? Did they add that? Did they add dog barks a lot when they added the new kinds of wolves? I kind of just want to get like a basic wall going, and then we could maybe like put holes in it later for windows. Should we do that right now? We're already at an hour. Maybe we should end this episode. We didn't get a whole lot done. I spent a lot of time looking at my mod menu just then, but we flew around. We found some things. We got a pet. We went to Wolf's Arch and rescued the wolf that was over there. We saw a flying boat. Another portal. We went into a random cave and didn't find any diamonds. But we had fun flying with our elytra. And I showed off the epic loot from the mob farm. And we also got some from our iron farm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do one last thing before I forget, just to complete this episode, which is restock our name tags. Maybe I have more somewhere. I'm not sure where they are right now. Also, I turned my simulation distance down, but maybe we should put it back up. It's at 20 chunks. I think 20 chunks is far enough to be farming iron when we're home, but I'm not sure. Let's see, are we farming iron? Maybe. Inconclusive data. Is that... Oh, I thought that was a wolf. That's a skeleton horse. Ah! Let me jump in here. Alright, we have a million flesh. We could do that again. Let's have our pick selected so that we can repair that. I think item scroller has like a quick mod kind of hotkey thing too. Not sure, like you can press E or F, or there's some button to like mark things as favorites. I don't remember how it works. Alright, great. We got a bunch more levels. XP bottles. Maybe we should trade for XP bottles. That actually seems kind of smart. I think we'd probably need more emeralds for that though, right? They seem kind of expensive. Because that's kind of why we got these guys in the first place, right? It's to stack up on XP bottles so that if we die, we have a way to quickly get more XP back to like... I mean, I guess we have a way. We can just come trade. This guy wants a rabbit's feet and all kinds of weird stuff. Okay, we got 36 XP bottles for who knows how many emeralds. No, I wasn't really paying attention how many emeralds we spent. It's kind of hard to calculate, to be honest. Name tags. Where do I get name tags? Oh wow, that's really expensive. Right. I guess... whatever. We have a lot of emeralds. We'll just buy max. We'll buy 12. And we're going to put them in here. Where the other ones were. And then we don't need this. We don't have any iron in these boxes. I think I traded it all, so let's grab some of this. I don't know how much room we have, but oh, look at all this extra experience we didn't pick up. Okay, let's put this much iron. Oh, that's a bit too full. Not gonna have room for the emeralds. Alright. It's actually easier to trade with these guys when they're sleeping, because then you can see what clothes they're wearing. We got Larry, Curly, and Mo. And then we got random anonymous people that I never gave a name to. Armor number 1. Oh, we have 7 of these guys. I thought we had 6. Where'd the 7th one come from? Wait, what? What's happened? I traded with this guy. It's doing the weird bed glitch thing. Sometimes they get pushed around and then they're like offset from the bed they're sleeping in. I don't know why you can push entities that are sleeping. It doesn't make that much sense. Like imagine I was riding a horse and then someone walked up and pushed me and then I was just like floating on the side next to the horse. Not on the horse anymore, but like I was still effectively riding the horse. That wouldn't make any sense, right? But that's basically what happens with beds. I could probably fix this hole in the wall. I don't really need it anymore. The hole in the wall, if you recall, I think I showed it in the previous episode. When I was working on the iron farm, I kept having to come back and get materials from the house. So I put this here so I could click on the chest and then run back. Yeah, I don't really need it. Because I'm done with the iron farm. Let's recraft blocks. And I don't really see the point in recrafting the emerald blocks because we're just going to have to decraft them again anyways. Alright, put the name tags away. I think we're going to call it here with this episode. Owie. Yeah, and then in the next episode, like I said, we'll maybe place some more walls. I'm not going to try too hard to make it look amazing, but I'm going to at least put some walls up so I don't have to worry about my pets getting struck by lightning or dying to creepers or whatever other bad stuff might happen with there being no roof. I have no idea how to build a good roof. But yeah, we will at the very least continue this wall around and then we'll put like a flat dirt roof or just something on top at the very least. And then we'll go from there and keep improving. Because that's how you do things in the big old game of Minecraft, right? Slow, incremental improvements, and the turtle wins the race, or whatever. Yeah, so, that's that. Goodbye, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. Woo! Bye.